Hey, it's MK, and I am coming back to you for the 9th sketch. So this is October 9th, and I thought that I would do a little mixing. I've got some Heidi Swap, not Squap, sorry, Heidi Swapp Old School, along with a few pieces that I picked from a Not Just for Boys kit club. All right, I also pulled out some Lost and Found embellishments from 2011. So I've got those. I pulled out some 8x6 little bits of paper. I love the fact that they're not double-sided, so I don't have to make a decision. But I'm going to try. It kind of bothers me that the words don't go all the way across, but the sketch has a line going this way, and I want to try to mix it up with, because they both say the same thing, but they're pink and they're blue. So I'm going to try something a little different out of my comfort zone. I cut this from the cut apart sheet from my Not Just for Boys kit club. And so I just thought that it went well with the photos. Please don't make me do stuff. I had to have it as soon as I saw it. And then I love this piece of paper. So that one is going to be definitely on my layout. Plus I was having a hard time trying to figure out what matched this blue, and I think with all of these different combinations, sorry, I think that with all these different blues, it'll blend in very well. It'll blend. And then of course I have this blue on the other side, which is not blendable. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. And then this will be my background right here. It's just like a linen is what they're calling it. So that's all it is an off-white linen. Had this pretty blue on the other side. Stop talking, get going. I want to do this. What's the sketch? Have I shown that to you yet? Probably not. Here we go. Day 9 right here. So it's got like this grid, and this is what I was talking about, this little strip right here. I want to kind of do something a little different. I'm ignoring this. I don't do banner bunting. I don't know what that's called. I don't do those. So I'm ignoring it. I'm ignoring the one down at the bottom as well. This is my title, because that's where it says is this little card. It's title, long title, la la la. So I have, this is my card, that is my title. No alpha stickers whatsoever. I might do mom up there because that's how Cora says it now. She didn't back in the day though, so I'm not sure if I want to mix now and then or not. And then instead of a 4x6, I'm going to be stacking, oh, hello. I'm going to be stacking 2 adorable photos of my super cool little 6-year-old going on here. So I'm going to be doing that. And then what I was going to do to try to make this blend is use all of this. So they're all going to be the same except for this one. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to round it or if I'm going to stub it, because I don't really want it to be, I don't want it to be girly. And that's kind of why I went with these two as well. Like I said, I want to kind of do something with this. You guys can't see it. Ugh. All right, so stop talking, get going. See, I talk too much. This is why I can't film every day. All right. So the first thing that I am going to start with is cutting off all my branding strips and cutting up this piece of paper. I know that I wanted it, that multicolored paper. I know that I wanted it 4x3s, so I went ahead and I did all that. Pretty simple. But this one here, I wanted to fussy cut along the curve of the words. And then I wanted to add 1 layer of the blue, so that way it kind of had like a 2-tone little effect to it. And of course, because it's not 6x6, no, it's not. But because it's not 12 inches long, I need 2 of those. So I'm just trying to see how much bigger I needed to cut the other pink one, so that way I don't kind of like shortchange myself, and then the curve doesn't match going down the page. That's what I was trying to avoid, is having a weird spot in the curve. So, and the blue was a no-brainer. I knew I just wanted 1, but of course I need to cut more so it has something to glue to. So I needed to at least cut 2. And then I'm going to edge distress these. I kind of figured that I'm going for a little messy page, but not too messy. So I'm not mixed mediaing anything, but I do want to edge distress. And then, yeah, I really like how that is looking, but I feel like it's missing something. Kind of, sort of. At first, I felt like it was missing something. How's that? So I laid out all my pieces just to see. Now, the paper was distressed around the edge, and so I kind of laid them out to where the distressing was outside and it's not being covered up. And I'm using my corner chomper to stub the edges, and I absolutely love being able to go through 3 pieces of paper, and I mean, it was like that fast. And I'm going to edge distress all of those as well. And then I decided... then I decided that I wanted to go and get some sort of tissue or something. It's missing something. So I went and I got some tissue that you'll see here in a minute. But first I'm going to pick out my embellishments. I thought I was going to use a lot more on this page, but the blue is just not the right color. And I just, the more I looked at it, the more I was like, no, I don't like it. But I do like that saying that it says, something about that it's so much fun when we're together type thing, or it's so much better together, we have more fun, or something like that. I don't know, but it looked really cool. And then of course I pulled out some glitter tape from Close to My Heart. So I did that, but I'm going to cut off all of my extra pink that I clearly did not need, but I didn't know what I was going to need. So that's okay. My ginormous scissors there. And then I'm also going to pull out a different type of trimmer to trim off that little bit of extra that obviously wasn't 12 by 12, or I just cut it down shorter than 12 by 12. I have no idea. So here's the tissue paper that I decided to go with. Again, it's tissue paper that I got from a package that I received in the mail. This is my husband's spices that he orders, actually. He's like, it came, so each bottle was wrapped in a different color. And as he's unwrapping them, he's like, do you want to keep these? Well, you know I do. And then, of course, my ATG ran out of tape, but that's okay. I cut that part out for you guys, and I just keep on going on and doing my thing. Hey, I didn't even notice that those blues matched up. And so do those pinks. Awesome. I didn't notice that. It was not intentional, I swear. So I was looking to see if I needed to do 2 layers, and I decided yes. Yes, I do. I definitely need to do 2 layers. So that's all I was doing, was just checking to make sure that I did or didn't. And then I was going to try to cheat myself and use the bigger trimmer. And then I thought, well, I needed to bring out the big trimmer to cut the other way anyways, so might as well. I don't like pulling out this trimmer. I like the smooth cuts. I like the very fine cuts that it does, but the down pressure that it takes to cut anything, I just can't do too much of it. So I avoid it like the plague. And yeah, I only use it when absolutely necessary. Now this tissue paper I brought back from the last layout from day 8, I believe. And I definitely can't cut it with my tiny scissors. So I brought out my medium ones and it worked out great. And this time I'm going to put each picture on its own tissue paper mat instead of trying to mat them both. And I think it's because I want the upper picture to kind of sit at an angle when the bottom picture is going to be straight. I think. I don't know. I'll see what I do in a minute. It's like, I should know, right? I also had a bit of a time trying to get that blue glitter tape out of its roll, so I took that out for you guys as well. And now I'm feeling like I don't have hardly any embellishments. So I pulled out this 6, because that's what she is. And then I pulled out these Altenew wood squares. I love these wood squares. I think this is like my 3rd set. So I'm spraying them with Midnight Horizon Mica Mist by Nuvo. And my mica mists, for some reason, all the sprays came in like, they just don't work. So what I do is I have this little extra spray bottle, and it is full of alcohol diluted with water. And basically what I do is I take off my spray nozzle and I put that one on. And then when I'm done with it, I spray the alcohol to clean it. So that way I always have a clean sprayer, and then it doesn't matter what color I use in it anyways. So it's just something that I started doing because I'm just tired of dealing with those mica mists. I don't know what's wrong with them. And I'm too lazy to call the company, truth be told. So I decided that I want these squares. Like I totally stopped paying attention. I don't even know what the sketch looks like anymore. I guess I should pop it up and show you guys what, how far off I have just ventured. But, you know, I kept the main aspect of it. Does that count? It should. I decided that I didn't like the 6. It blended in with the squares too much. So I went and I got a shimmer brush, and this one is by Close to My Heart as well. And it's more like a charcoal gray. So it's not black, but it, you know, so it'll stick out, but it won't stick out like a sore thumb type thing. And there is black in the print behind, but not enough to make it a whole accent. So, but I'm going to scatter the squares by Altenew underneath the main photo cluster matte decoration thing to try and make it look like they're just kind of peeking out. I thought it was a good touch at the time. I kind of like it. It kind of like, it wasn't where I expected the layout to go, but I like the direction it went. How's that? Ta-da! And then I'm just trying to add a little bit more of this shimmer or glitter trim tape glitter. I don't know what its official name is. I tried to add a little bit more. I did go and get some pink out of my stash as well, since this is kind of like a pink and blue layout. I'm going to finish poking some of those wood veneer squares down around. And then they had this one cluster that was like a mix of squares, and that is exactly where I wanted to put it. Now this, like I said, that blue really bothered me on the embellishments. So I went and I took the glimmer tape, shimmer tape, I don't know what it's called, by Close to My Heart, and just put it on some cardstock, put it, you know, cut it the size I needed it, trimmed down that little saying, and now I like it a lot. I also backed up my main piece with foam tape, just because of the dimension that those wood veneer squares had behind it. So, and I decided to move the little saying up in that cluster of wood veneer squares as well. Not that you guys can't see it, but that's what I'm doing. And that's pretty much it. I am done. Plain Jane again, but I do like the results of this layout. I think that it's spunky, just like my daughter is. It suits my daughter very well. It's not too girly, but it has enough pink in it to make it say, I'm a girl. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is day 9 and I am going strong. I am loving this. And actually, I want to do a small video and show you guys how I am prepping to do this. But be sure to check out everyone else, and I will see you tomorrow.